Wow, that was so incredible. Prepare for ultimate gush. So hi there everyone, I hope you're all having an amazing day. So obviously, as you can all see by the title, today is a book review, and I'm so excited to do this book review. It's probably going to be quite a long review. I'm very sorry, I will probably ramble on and gush like I mentioned before, because it's such a great book. It was definitely one of my favourite reads of this year. It was such a great read. And it is of course Warriors Omen of the Stars Book 5, The Last Hope by Erin Hunter. This is the final book in the Omen of the Stars series, and it has been a really good series. I have really enjoyed it, and this book is just so great, so much spark of excitement in here, and obviously as this is the final book in the Omen of the Stars series, it does mean that this is the final time with the current cats. We've grown with them since Into the Wild so many moons ago, and now it's all over. We won't be journeying with these cats any longer, and it's actually really sad. Let's just take a moment. There is going to be a 5th series of Warriors, so don't worry, but that's going to be set at the dawn of the clan, so obviously at a different time, right before any of the books that's been out yet. And whilst that is going to be very epic, I just think it's sad to know that they're not going to be continuing with the current plot line, with the current characters, because we've really grown to love them. Thank you to all the Erins, Vicky, Kate, Cherif and Tui for writing this absolutely fabulous series. It's well loved by every single person that reads it, and we really can't wait for the 5th series, but this is still a very sad moment to know that we are ending with the current plot line and the current cats. So of course now let's read the blurb. There's actually a bit on the back and then there's a bit in the inside cover as well, so I'm going to read both of them because they're very detailed. The battle between the Dark Forest and the warrior clans has come. As the cats seek out their allies and enemies, Japheth, Lionblaze and Dovewing wait desperately to find the 4th cat, who is prophesied to help them lead the clans to victory and who may be the only hope for survival. The end of the stars draws near. There must become forth to battle the darkness that lasts forever. After countless moons of treachery, Tiger Star's Dark Forest apprentices are ready to lay siege upon the warrior clans. As Japheth, Dovewing and Lionblaze prepare to lead their clanmates into battle, they await the arrival of the mysterious 4th warrior who is prophesied to help lead the clans to glory. The darkest hour the clans have ever faced has dawned. Hopes will be shattered and heroes will rise as the warriors fight for their very survival. So now let's move on to my gushy ratings. Characters, 5 out of 5. Absolutely perfect. I loved each and every single one of them in their own different, unique ways. I mean, I felt so much sympathy towards each cat. And when they were all battling at the end and stuff, my mouth was just open in shock when things were happening to each cat. I was just on the edge of my seat throughout. I was basically speechless. And I found that throughout this series, the characters and the cats have really grown on me, a lot more than I was expecting. And this book really did make me realise how much they had grown on me and how much I've grown to love them. I cared about cats that I didn't even think I would care about before. It was so surprising to see how shocked and surprised and sad I was towards certain cats' deaths. And there's basically so many different personalities and stuff in Warriors, and it's so great to see so many different variations of cats and stuff, and I just love all the characters so much. There's definitely something for everyone, and there's also something for everyone with the plot, and I'm giving that a 4.5 out of 5. I know I'm so close to giving it a 5, like really close, but I just had to rate on the same scale as I would rate with every single thing else. I'm always trying to be honest when I'm rating, and that's exactly what I was. Maybe I could have given it a 4.75, but I think going into 0.75s is very specific. I think even going into 0.5 is quite specific, so I didn't want to take that any further. And it is a very picky reason as usual, but basically, I just think we could have basically hauled ourselves into the battle a little bit earlier possibly. I was just waiting for the battle to happen. Every single reader has been waiting for this battle for many books, and we just wanted it straight away really. And I was like, please hurry up with this battle, I want this battle right now. But nevertheless, I thought because we didn't rush into it, I think there was great intrigue and great emotion build up, and it was certainly suspenseful. But oh my gosh, I have to talk about this battle because this battle is so amazing. I mean, what a battle. Seriously, one of the best Warriors battles I've ever read. I mean, so great. It really does live up to the battles in the original series, which are very hard to live up to. Just a great way to end the book and the series. I was just sat there throughout the battle with my mouth wide open in shock. I was so sad and I just couldn't put the book down at all. It was so intense and so gripping. You just had to find out what happened immediately. I'm so sorry for going on and on, but seriously, you must read Warriors if you haven't already, because I know you're probably thinking that it's not very good, it seems a bit stupid and a bit silly, but it is so not, because it's so good. I even thought that at first, and I'm like a huge fan of the series now. It's my favourite series ever. You really don't know what you're missing out, and I'm sure every single fan would agree. And then the writing is getting a 5 out of 5. What else could I possibly give it apart from a 5? I mean, seriously, you lot know how much I love Erin Hunter's writing style. It's full of beautiful description and very vivid, awesome adjectives, but at the same time, it's quite a simple style, and it's very easy to read because of that. You know, I really did whiz through this book, and I think that's because it's such an easy, simple to read style. You know, I really do like it. It's very fast-paced, and it works perfectly with things such as a battle and everything, which need to be very fast-paced and very gripping. However, even though it is very fast-paced, I don't think it's too fast-paced, you know, it doesn't rush for anything. The suspense is definitely built up very nicely, and the writing carries great emotional build-up as well. You're simply just drawn into it as soon as you start. You can't do anything else but read. And I think the pleasure of a style like this is that it can really be enjoyed by anyone, both young and old. Warriors is definitely for all ages, I do have to admit. You know, it is marketed as a children's book, but you know, it can go way beyond that, I have to say. So yes, perfect writing style, I really couldn't ask for anything better. Enjoyment, 5 out of 5. If you didn't guess that I was going to give this a 5, where have you been for this video? Because I've been gushing so much, or at least I think I have been. You must have been in a bin or something and just really not paying attention to me, because I love this so much, you can obviously tell. It's phenomenal. Superb characters, superb plot, superb writing style. I just can't ask for anything else. One of the best Warriors books I've ever read, and also one of the best books I've ever read out of all books. And of course I have read a lot of books and a wide variety of books. I really just can't talk about how much I love this, and really give it justice without all the gush. I honestly can't recommend Warriors enough. I mean, I just can't recommend it enough. It's so good. Read it right now if you haven't already. The first book is called Into the Wild, and it's in the original series, and it's so great. You can buy it in the UK, you can buy it in America, I think you can buy it anywhere now, so definitely go and get it. So overall, as a mean average, we'll get 4.9 out of 5. I know it's so close to a perfect rating. I really wish it could be a perfect rating, but you know, it almost is. I really have to reread this again soon because, you know, I found it to just be fabulous. I really can't thank everyone working on the Warriors books enough because the books are so much fun. They're so great to read. And since I read the first book, it's been my favourite series ever. And it'll always continue to be my favourite series. That will never change, I don't think. You know, Warriors just really does have a place in my heart. You know, I've no idea when the series is going to end and when Erin Hunter is actually going to stop writing not just Warriors but other books such as Survivors and Seekers. She's just a phenomenal writer. And my mind is still in shock right now about that battle. I mean, it will be in shock for ages because it's such a great battle. I couldn't quite believe everything, you know, I was really on the edge of my seat. It's such a page turner. So that is everything for my review of Warriors The Last Hope. I hope it was okay. I know it's quite a long review compared to other reviews I give, but I had so much to talk about, I really did. I mean, I can't explain how much I love it, like I keep saying. It's such a great book, and I'm sorry if I've been repetitive or anything, saying the same thing over and over again, but, you know, it's such a great read, basically. So that's everything for now. I hope you all enjoyed this review. Tomorrow there's going to be a Fragment Friday on this book, so don't forget to look out for that, and I'll see you all then.